Hello everyone, and today we're going to be talking some more about the Total Conquest Total Overhaul mod for Total War Rome Remastered. And this mod, I mentioned it in the my top 5 mods to try out for Total War Rome Remastered that released like a day or two after the release of the game. And I talked about it then, and it's the mod maker is continuously developing this mod, and that's why I want to highlight it, because it's interesting. It's interesting. So this mod is one of the first ones to add new factions to the campaign. So, for example, you have the Kingdom of Epirus. It's good to see Epirus here, and then you have a retooled sort of Greek cities faction. Now the graphics have not been updated yet here, so you can see Epirus has its own little 2D graphic here on the map, but for the Greek cities it shows the Scipii here, and it also combines the Romans into one faction. And this mod also adds a lot of provinces to the map, I believe 40 or 41, and it also adds these two factions, and it combines Rome, and it also changes the way that the Greek hoplite unit works, so it's not like a regular phalanx, like a Macedonian style phalanx anymore. So let's start up a game here as Epirus, I suppose, and let me show off some of the new aspects of Total Conquest here. So this will just be a sort of impressions video, because these mods are brand new. They're still in development. They're still in the works. This is not everything that modders are going to be capable of, because the game's only been out for what, a week, a little more than that. So yeah, here is Epirus. So unfortunately, some of these graphics have not been changed yet. So you see there's the Brutii family graphics for Epirus, not on the flags, but on the icons here next to the cities. So it's not done. You do have Pyrrhus of Epirus here near Tarentum, and you have the Romans ready to fight them. With fewer troops. So as you can see already, there are new cities added to the map. So let's show off the map, because that's really the big thing here that's been altered in Total Conquest. So let's take a look here in Greece. So you can see the Greek cities now have the sort of Athenian owl flag here, and unfortunately they have the Scipii icons next to the cities, but that's going to be changed, of course. The mod is still in the works. So yeah, the Greek city start position has been changed here, so you can see Athens is now the capital of the Greek cities, and then you have Greek colonies, right? So you have the Achaean League, right? Sparta and Athens fighting against Macedonian domination. And then you have Greek colonies, right? So Rhodes is the capital here of the Greek colonies faction. So it's kind of like a minor faction that provides more resistance to enemy forces. So minor factions will resist more than just standard rebel provinces, right? So the Kingdom of the Bosporus cities, Theodosia and Chersonesos, are included in this Greek colonies faction. Who else? Rhodes and Syracuse, and not Massilia, Emporion, Hemeroskopeion. So those are the Greek colony factions. So that's pretty interesting. It's good to see that was a mechanic that I believe was used in Roma Surrectum. So you had, and some other mods as well, had a couple of different kind of minor faction amalgams that would make the minor provinces more resistant to major faction attacks. So major factions didn't just absorb everything from the start. Now, there are some strange choices here in this map. So as you can see, Thessaloniki and Pella are in weird places right now. What else? Achaia is a region, not a city. So that's interesting. What else has been changed? Our Samosata is kind of in the right place, but then the province name... Oh, I can't scroll out to the map thing. Well, in any case, the province name here is like... Hold on. Yeah, the province name is Armenia something or other. And then Armavid is when our Samosata is in Komagene, right? And Armavid... So in a lot of my videos, I complain about the capital of Armenia and Rome 1 being Artaxata, when Artaxata was not founded until 100 years after the start date. And Armavid was the capital at the time. But Armavid is like, you know, right up here. Like it's right next to Artaxata. So the whole point of adding Armavid is to replace Artaxata and make it the capital of Armenia. But here it's been added and it's like its own province in the middle of nowhere where it was not. So that's weird. Gabala, of course, it's good to see Caucasian Albania here, but yeah, the province name is Caucasia Gabala. It's just Caucasian Albania or just Albania. So that's weird. There's no Caucasian Iberia. It would have been nice to see. And Gabala should be more in this area here rather than up here. This is more like Caucasian Iberia, right? So that's kind of weird to see. What else? It's good to see Ecbatana, but it's in kind of a weird place. It's like in the middle of the Zagros Mountains. It should be more north here. And Gazaka is in the wrong place. Totally. Gazaka is... Yeah, and the province name for Gazaka is Behistun Major. And then Ecbatanas is Behistun Minor. Very strange province names there. Yeah, Gazaka is like near Fraspa here in Atropatin. And other than that, what else has been added to the map here? Bostra has been added. That's good to see. Paraitonion has been added. That's good to see. So it's good to see a lot of these new provinces. It makes the campaign more interesting. It makes it more difficult to just blitz across the map for any of the factions because there are more provinces to take. There's just more. And now I suppose that's pretty much all I have to show regarding this mod. Because, you know, it adds provinces. It adds a lot of provinces, 40 or 41 provinces or so. It adds Epirus. It adds the Achaean League. And it adds a Greek cities minor faction here that's spread out across the map to give more resistance to the major factions. And it adds a Pyrrhus of Epirus here, and it makes Rome into one faction. So that's a lot of changes if you think about it. And it's a good job by the modder, all things considered. Of course, there are some map issues that need to be addressed, but I'm sure those will be addressed in time. Now, let's fight the Romans here. Let's show off the Epirote army. So it's definitely good to see a few kind of overhaul style mods here at the start of Rome Remastered's life. So we are seeing a lot of mods in development that have not been released, and it's going to take a while. It's going to be a couple of patches before Rome Remastered is fully unlocked, and the faction limit is increased, the region limit is increased. It's going to take a couple of patches before all that's done. So we've got some Royal Pikemen here. Royal Pikemen of Epirus. We've got some Phalanx Pikemen with kind of a new skin. We've got some Peltists. We've got General's Bodyguard for Epirus. Looking pretty good. We've got some War Elephants, which of course Pyrrhus utilized against the Romans. That's good to see. And who else? We've got some Light Lancers. So yeah, Epirus, its roster is pretty similar to the Macedonian roster. So yeah, let's just fight this one out. They're withdrawing. How dare they? Okay, I'll let them leave. I don't care. I got Pyrrhus killed in my rushing this. So that's funny.
Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Total Conquest for Total War Rome Remastered. That battle was not very interesting, unfortunately. Well, because the army at the start is stronger, is larger than the Roman force, so it makes sense that the AI would want to retreat from that. Right? So, yeah. Yeah, in any case, that's Total Conquest for Total War Rome Remastered. You saw the units are not, I don't think they're quite finished yet. They're kind of reskinned, but kind of not. There's still a lot of work to be done on this mod, but it's looking good. I'm glad to see mods like this out there for Total War Rome Remastered already, and stay tuned to the channel for more updates on the latest mods for Total War Rome Remastered. If you like content about the historical Total Wars and their mods, stay tuned to my channel, leave a like, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.